In this video, we're going to talk about team social contracts, what they are, and how you use them. A team social contract is just a document where y'all agree on how your team is going to be run so that everybody has an equal part in the project. The first part of the contract is just a way for y'all to keep organized. If needed, we will contact each other using blank. And that's just for you to decide together as a team how you're going to keep in contact with each other as needed as the project progresses. In other words, if somebody is absent, how are you going to contact that person with information that they need for the project? The next couple blanks are just talking about the end deadline, your presentation date, and the test date. The question after that says, what are we supposed to produce or create for this project? Are we creating some physical model, or is it a report? That's just to help you keep in mind exactly what it is you are to produce. Now, your teacher should have provided you with some product samples in order to guide you through that question. The next question is the most important question of the entire contract. It says, what rules do we need as a team in addition to the class rules? In other words, what do you think as a team for you specifically you'll need to have in order to make sure that your team's going to run smoothly and efficiently, and in order to make sure that every single member has an equal voice in what goes on and an equal part in the work. In the next part, we look at kings and queens. Inside of your team, you're going to decide who's going to be responsible to make sure all members have an equal part in your particular kingdom. So for example, if you're the math skills king or queen, you're going to make sure that all the members in your kingdom are progressing towards the learning of the math skills. Now, you're not responsible for the learning, just making sure that those people are progressing in their learning. Vocabulary, you manage the vocabulary within the team. Now, you're not responsible for making sure everybody knows it, but rather that everybody's learning it. Collaboration, making sure everybody's having an equal say-so, an equal part, and that everybody's working together. Presentation, you're not responsible for creating the entire presentation, but making sure that everybody has an equal part in the creation of the final presentation and project. The last portion of the document is a place for all of you to sign saying, I agree with what we as a team have created, and I will abide by the rules set forth by the team, and I will take responsibility for my particular kingdom.